You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Convergence, run by our head GM, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
I will try to mend the ship.
Go for it. Roll.
Carefully.
Things are about to get slimy.
So,
Roll d20. I think you add 2 for spells.
yeah, I get +2 for spell.
Yep.
I'm using the Primordial Ooze to heal the ship.
Alright.
And I'm guessing also Chaos.
I don't have to in this instance.
Huh?
You don't have to in this instance.
Okay, cool.
Because you actually have the time to properly cast.
What'd you do? How'd you feel? What's it say? Yeah. That is...
So,
two?
2 plus 2
It's
is
a 2.
4?
So you go to heal the mend the ship, and as you do, like the ship itself has tentacles that reach up and grabs your arms.
Ow.
And then it starts shaking you violently. So the
think it
tentacles
wants me
start
to do
raising
that.
him in the air, and then start moving him around as he's.
I'm just kind of like watching, like, you can get bobbed up and down.
It's like slime falling on anyone and just being shaped.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a wet dog. Except slime.
Ugh.
I was, like, slime was starting to flow out of me into the grooves, and the ship was like, nope.
I'm just watching slime driblets, like, fly onto all of my stuff. Just, like,
I was trying to fix.
Gosh, I'm
Oh.
gonna clean that later.
I guess she'll probably put him down eventually, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make her stop. Like,
Just to be clear.
to be clear. I mean, like, you did this. This is on you.
I was
But just
trying
kinda pat
to
the ship
fix
and like,
that.
hey, long time no see.
Yes.
All right.
So y'all can have a good conversation while I'm in the background just getting waved around.
So what's been happening? It looks like a lot has happened since I left. So.
Yeah, we are in the nexus of fates, so to speak. Everyone's showing up here to, fulfill their destinies and whatnot.
Huh.
Lots of gods, lots of destinies. That's what I've noticed. Everyone has a mission or a quest or, some treasure to take home. All of the above.
And then there's me.
There's you.
I'm just here to help.
I know. That's why I trust you. Is this you whispering in the background as you're getting waved around by tentacles?
No, this is Dan realizing that he has a different character that would have fit a whole lot better on an assassination mission.
True. I mean, technically, that person
mean-
could also be on the ship.
That's
So, there's a lot of people on this ship.
yeah.
There would have to be a reason to get him to stop being retired on a farm.
Oh my god. I just realized who you were talking about.
Maybe that's the reason why Garrett's here and not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I retired to a farm, so Gareth was like, I'll take this one.
Yeah.
I use the demons to destroy the demons.
I'm retired.
And then I retired with the demons.
So Missouri is like, well, okay. He goes, this is an interesting turn of events.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Ever eventful.
Yes. Ever eventful.
He goes, Captain, I've been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have 2 others we could bring along.
What do you think?
In addition to the heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm.
The new hitters.
He goes, that one named Red she has quite skilled hands.
She's a treasure hunter of sorts now.
Mhm.
Pickpocket and thief and cat burglar and all sorts of things.
She was able to lift that cube from that magistrate.
Did anyone tell Ari about the cube?
Oh,
Nope.
Izuri just did.
A what?
I thought you
Nobody
knew.
told you.
What cube?
Oh, yes. Well.
Slipped your mind, did it?
Forgot I promised not to talk about that.
I thought they had informed you of that, Captain.
No.
Before we traveled to meet the man-bat, they were off ship for a moment.
There's a man bat?
He's in my shadow right now.
What?
What?
You might meet him later, or
Gareth,
you might
like, I've
not.
missed
It might
too
be safer
much.
that way.
But he says, yes.
I'm away
Well,
for a little bit and then it just goes crazy.
Yes.
a cube was obtained. It's of extremely high value, but no one seems to know how to open it.
Can we get Red in here? Get her to bring whatever this cube is.
Yes, absolutely. And there's also another that I believe would be beneficial to the mission.
Who are you thinking?
He's dark and mysterious and dead.
Dead.
Well, unliving, I think.
Is it a curse or a soul binding?
A quest for vengeance.
Are they out on the main deck right now?
He's about to be.
I love that you have to clarify which undead we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yes. There's a lot of very unusual people on this show.
There's dead, there's undead, there's unliving, there's living but dead. It's like, come on.
There's reanimated.
Right?
I mean, like, Violet's carrying a shade around in her head, and then Dawn talks to people that we're not sure if they're dead or alive. So,
Or if they're just echoes.
or if they're just echoes. Apparently, some of them are people. I think she ran into one, but she's not the most credible of sources, so who knows?
Well, if it makes you feel better, Slimefinger keeps disappearing from the timeline and then showing back up just in time to prune a world.
Or stop it from being pruned
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Well, all right.
We have quite the cast of characters.
Yes.
Quite the range.
Right? He says, shall I go and bring them to you?
Yes. Cube first. I want to see the cube.
Where's the cube, boy?
Where's the cube, Red?
Were you Megatron?
You've got the cube.
Where's the
Do
cube?
I-
Alright, so
Yeah.
Red, Azuri goes and brings you and summons you to the captain's quarters. Along with, what was your character's name again?
Donovan.
Donovan. Along with Donovan. So he brings both of them back. First, Red.
Incidentally, as you're headed into the cabin, you see a 3-foot tall man being swung around by ship tentacles and just laughing.
I get a little bit of
Getting,
slime hit on me. I'm
beat
like,
against the
ew,
wall
what is all
and cackling.
this?
I've started to enjoy it at this point, and I'm actually just laughing.
He's laughing with glee. That tickles.
If you are currently losing slime, Donovan would probably inspect it.
No.
Probably see if there's any kind of
I
properties to
stopped casting whenever the ship started tossing me around. So
It's already on
slime's
the
not
ground.
actually dripping.
I'm sure you can get some off him later.
So
There's
what's
no
going on
shortage of
other
slime.
than this guy being shaked around
Why
by the ship?
have we been summoned?
Well,
Well, Donovan has a very faint Irish accent. I'm just not going to try to do it. So
okay.
just keep that in mind.
He's got a bit of the, like, Eeyore kind of thing.
Well, yeah, he's just not very energetic. There's almost like
Here we go again.
you can almost faintly, when he hasn't moved for a while, you can almost faintly hear rigor mortis unsetting from his body, the joints creaking and cracking.
What does he actually look like?
I have a picture. Keep discussing and talking.
Cube. Cube first.
Yes.
Cube? Oh, this thing.
What is it?
I don't know. I found it.
Found.
Yes.
Acquired.
Found. Acquired.
Appropriated.
Appropriated.
Well, everybody.
It was without owner.
From whom did you appropriate it?
The ship that we were on with all the undead.
It was just laying there.
It was just waiting to be taken inside
A cube.
Inside the ship, behind several security devices.
That also means that was Shiga's ship, and he's in my shadow hearing this entire conversation about how you robbed him. Okay. Does he have something to say about that?
He goes, I've never seen that cube in my life.
It's okay then.
Was that sarcasm, or are you serious?
I do not know what this cube is.
Donovan looks like.
Oh.
But what I can tell you is that this cube is dark. I can feel its energy pulsating. I would be very cautious with it.
A cube. Huh.
And as you look at the cube and kind of inspect it, you notice that the cube itself can move. So almost
It's a Rubik's Cube?
almost as if there is a specific combination to unlock it.
Are they holding the cube out right now? Are they just like holding the cube out?
Yeah.
Donovan's gonna try to take it and start doing combinations.
3, 6, 7, 0, 3, 0, 9, 9.
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah. Start.
Alright, we make a roll real quick.
Using what?
Your puzzle skill.
What skill do you have? What skills?
I have stealth, evasion, acrobatics, and thievery.
Okay, so it's just straight D20.
Okay, that kind of flew out into my pile of dice. Do you mind if I reroll?
Yeah, reroll
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna have to reroll.
A 13.
Well, as you start fiddling with it, you start hearing it kind of click as you hit certain spots. But then when you go and try to set the other two spots, it doesn't get it correctly, and then it unclicks.
He like winds himself back and goes.
Right. Yeah. So then you have to start back over again.
Somehow I don't think that's a good thing.
You're probably right.
Click, click.
Boom.
Click, click, boom.
I knew there was a reason I wasn't in the captain's chambers right now.
Could I give it a try? You
Should
rolled
you?
on what? Thievery?
No,
I just rolled straight.
Yeah, what do you have for skills?
So we're
athletics,
just gonna open the dark
evasion,
evil box.
What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm
I have
already
stealth,
dead.
thievery, investigation, spellcasting,
What
willpower,
are we
survival,
doing?
perception.
Investigation might.
No, not for actually solving it, though.
Can I take the box back? I think I'd like to take the box away from
Fine.
him.
Make a roll.
The box is
See what happens.
yours, Captain.
I want to take the box.
Captain's doing sleight of hand.
Captain is terrible sleight of hand.
Nice. All right. So you were able to solve the first two, thanks to help from him. So you got the first slot, and then you got the second one. But then when we went to solve the
Help
third
loosen
one,
it up.
it reset itself again.
I loosened the rock
I would
for
probably just be
you.
like, that's enough of that. Take away.
Hey, now.
I would probably like hold it up to my shoulder and just be like, speaking to Shiga, be like, can you hold on to this, please? It was on his ship, so I think he might be in the least danger.
Was
Oh,
it?
that's still
And-
left fair and square.
The cube wasn't from his ship. It was from when they
On which ship?
shook his ship. It didn't come from his ship. When Faust and Ari and Oshitari were having their meeting on how to use the ship's teleportation ability to pull someone to them, Remy, Adine, and Red went off ship. Oh, with Morgan went off ship, and they stole it from someone else.
Well, I'm just going off of what Ari was told, not what was happening in character.
Anyway,
I was told it was taken off of the ship. So that's what I believe at this point until somebody corrects me.
You were lied to. But what's the point?
Anyway, I still
You're
think we should hold on
all
to the cube.
gonna
Take this cube
die
into the Shadow
one
Pocket
day.
Dimension and keep
Yes.
it there.
And you see a shadowy hand just kind of grab it and then pull it into the shadow.
Yes.
That was pretty neat.
If you'd have just poured
I think Shigga is probably the hardest person to steal from. So
I'd bet
maybe he should hold on to it.
The tentacles put you down.
Oh, thank
Oh, I was about to text you that I was going to teleport out of the tentacles.
Yeah. No, they just they've had their fill and they just drop you.
They realized that I was having fun.
Can I try to catch him?
Sure.
So I walk into the cabin. I like this shit.
That's a nat 20 to catch a fine finger.
You catch him
Nat
with style.
20?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You just like princess catch him. Like
Yes.
Hello, small person.
I like this ship.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
so he's an assassin that talks slow and moves fast, yes?
Yes.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I can just see it now. He goes and, stabs him. And it says,
I haven't
"Hi."
played this character yet. You gotta let me figure him
Okay.
out.
But that's also funny because that's kind of how
Step.
Sheldon was.
Step,
He
step,
was
step,
a turtle.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, I'm also trying to keep in mind he's a revenant. He probably doesn't have to talk a whole lot.
So he's
So he's
sort of
not
like
used to-
exercising those like
Yeah, well, also, and I imagine because if I haven't been using him, he probably doesn't do much on the ship. He probably just, like, sleeps.
in a casket
Yeah,
somewhere.
just like this.
and an Iron Maiden device.
kind of like a sentinel. Like, he would probably, since
In
it,
a corner,
he-
cross-legged.
again, correct me if I'm wrong, GM. He's basically a revenant, so he wouldn't really need sleep or food. So he just lays there, and at the sign of a sound that he's not familiar with, he's probably already behind it, getting ready to kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's on edge.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Slimefinger doesn't realize that you're an
I see what you
assassin.
did there. I see what you did there.
And he's just really happy that he got
But-
caught by somebody nice.
I'm also figured he'd probably have a very just emotionless monotone, just flat, like Wednesday Addams. Oh, I hate socializing. God, like a 90s
Can just
goth.
see him like stabbing somebody.
Oh,
and
you're
go,
going to be my
"On
best
your left."
friend.
I don't mind killing.
Left arm falls off.
But the blood is such a nightmare to get out of the wood. God.
Anyway.
So-
Where's that one lad?
Azuri says, "Well, Captain, I believe this is a small enough crew to handle the job."
Yay.
I still want to commune with my ship though. She's mad at me.
Then you hear Sugar go, "Yes, well, their abilities will come in handy and nobody will miss when they're gone."
That's not. I'm just kidding.
Alright. Just so you know, all of you, this is a very dangerous mission on which you will likely die.
I've already died once.
It's also a very dangerous ship, which you may actually die.
Yes, also don't piss off the ship, she can eat you.
It,
As far as we're aware. I mean, I don't think we've really pushed her to that point yet.
She didn't eat me.
take it from me, dying only hurts once. Good, great, got it.
Alright, they're
done it
aware of what
before.
they're getting into. They've signed the waivers. I think it's time to go.
Deep thoughts with Donovan.
Yes.
It's like you have to sign your parent has to sign your field trip waiver so you can go.
They've signed their permission slips.
All right. So you go to commune with the ship.
Gareth signing
Yes, I go
everyone's
to commune with
permission
the ship.
slips. Okay. Oh
So-
yeah, I guess I'll bring him back.
As everybody just kind of clears out and gives you the opportunity to just kind of, focus your mind, and then you put your hand out to the ship itself, to try to, communicate through empathy, and feelings. And so, from what you can tell, the ship is very upset. But the ship is also calm. It's not
like a
threatening.
yeah.
You
Not
don't,
hostile.
you don't sense any hostility coming from it.
Yeah.
But you can tell that it is definitely like its feelings are hurt.
Yeah. I would probably something almost no one would ever get out of Ari is an apology, and she's probably going to give the Kingfisher an apology. Like, it was never in my intention to hurt you. You are
Baby, come back.
come back to me.
You can blame it all on me.
Yeah, but it's just like
Rainbow disco light going in there.
The slide.
in her mind, the Kingfisher is what grants her the freedom she always wanted. So, like, there is a bond there that shall not be broken. Yes. Or denied. So, yes,
right?
when the ship is hurt, Ari is hurt.
So does that mean when Ari hurts the ship, she's hurting herself?
Yes.
Freedom.
Yes. Freedom.
I want a moment to be.
So the ship accepts your apology.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
You
You can feel its tension lessen.
Do you just give your ship thumbs up? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because Ari has just said like 2 sentences about real feelings, and now she has nothing left.
Okay, good.
That
Great,
is
got
as
it.
much communication as she can give.
That's all you're getting out of
That's
Ari.
all you're getting. She has no practice at this.
Ari's like, fine, it's fine.
It's done.
Let's go.
That was emotionally exhausting.
It took 5 minutes for Ari to find those feelings to begin with.
Yes.
It's like, where are they? Imagine being a small child. Up there it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
And then it's done. It's like,
Oh, what was that? Don't make it weird,
And
ship.
she's like, and scene. Okay.
Don't make it weird.
Captain face back on.
Wipe away the tear.
Yeah.
Wipe
Suck
away.
the tear back in your eye.
Wipe away your frustration tears.
Get back in there, tear.
You gotta wipe away your frustration tears.
Yes.
I'm not crying, I'm not woman, I'm not kind of woman. That song is
All
alright.
right. So where is the Kingfisher heading, Ari?
To death.
We are going to go head off to
We're off to,
assassinate the wizard.
we're off to kill the jester, the wonderful jester of
Throwing a yellow brick of ooze.
Oh, let's do it.
Are we allowed to sing that song on
I
on the recording?
mean,
Is that what is it?
as long as it's like only like 30
Public
seconds,
domain?
right?
Is it public domain now?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's like
actually you
Ah.
singing, I think it's not.
because technically that would be a cover.
This is a cover.
Yeah, because it's your version. It's like, on a side note, like I've always been curious how like these YouTubers go and sing covers of songs and get views and generate revenue from ads on their videos of them covering songs without being hit with like copyright infringement lawsuits. Because once if you're singing a song, like it's not like you're playing the music that the band records. Like that's my song.
So,
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry for the
look it
tangent.
up later.
Tangent. Yes.
Yeah, sorry for the tangent.
The Google machine awaits, but not right now.
When she walks outside, Slime Finger's up at the very front end of the ship. Because I
Yes.
can't remember what it's called because I haven't spent much time on ships as Slime Finger.
The bow. The bow of the ship.
The King
bow
of the
is
World
front.
part of the ship.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to absorb void energy.
What's he?
Because
So
it
he's
feels
like a-
kind of like mana.
He's like a dog with its head stuck out the car window.
So as you step out, you see Suga. He goes, "What is he doing?"
I think
His-
he's waving
his
at
left
the
arm
stars.
is on the other side, holding his staff against the front end of the ship so that he doesn't fall off.
Yes.
And he's going like this.
Then he says to Ari, he goes, "If he wasn't a primordial being, I'd say push him."
He'd probably just teleport back.
Donovan starts walking
Yes.
up behind.
Another
I'm gonna start walking up behind Slimefinger. What are you doing there, little friend?
I feel our destination. It's going over there.
He walks.
Do you
Hello,
feel
Dave.
the wind?
Hello, Dave.
Do you feel the wind between your fingers?
No,
He's a creeper.
That's unfortunate.
but I think we're passing it. Turn that way.
You know, once you've died and come back, your nerve endings don't really work as they should. Anyways, have fun waving at the stars.
Somebody tell Ari to turn that way.
All right. So is your ship ready for travel?
I think so.
All right. You get a command to your ship.
Yes.
All right. So everybody, you get to feel this. So the ship starts vibrating, and then your bodies start vibrating, feeling really weird as the vibrations are going through you, and all of a sudden,
The only time Donovan even tries to crack a smile because it's the only time he feels anything.
Donna's like,
This is my drug.
Slimefinger's like, this isn't how I do
He
it.
just hugs the mast of the ship. I missed this.
Feels the vibrations.
and then
Such
all of
a
a sudden,
good vibration.
everything goes black,
Oh.
and then everything reappears. Like, you know, it's almost as if all of a sudden, like somebody just threw the stars into the sky. Boom, 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 boom. World! Whoa! What was that? You know, and you arrive with Secretum in your view. Meanwhile,
Oh, that's new.
the Slimefinger is like, you still feel the vibrations. It's like Jello.
That's not how I... No, we show back up, and I'm like, it? Because before we left, that's not how I do
It.
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 But so you guys are heading down to Secretum. And of course, all friendlies for you. They know your ship very well. Your ship's already been cleared ahead of time. You have a very unique ship.
Yeah. They recognize her around here.
You recognize.
Even with the bumper sticker that says F the Empire.
But you can't really do that around here. There's too many empires. Who are you effing?
And how?
Yeah.
Painfully.
Consensually.
Consensually. Consensually, but painfully.
I mean, if you're into that.
I need to feel something.
So you guys arrive. No parking ticket this time.
Yay! I mean, yay.
Yeah.
As the ship lands.
What's a parking ticket?
It's a little slip, and the little fungal people in the swamp come out and try to kill you.
Very
That
nearly
sounds fun.
succeed.
Yeah.
Can't park the ship in the wrong
fun.
swamp.
It's a handicap zone. You can't park there.
It's for unloading and loading only. The white zone is for loading and unloading.
All right. So you and your selection disembark.
Okay.
Of course, Azuri has the
He has the con.
con while you're gone.
Nice to see you again, Azuri.
He waves. Gives you double thumbs up.
I pat the ship as we're leaving.
This Thorpe, by the way,
A
is
tentacle swats
kind
your
of
hand.
it's in like these basic grasslands.
Oh.
So you guys are just, it's beautiful, by the way. Beautiful grasslands, beautiful sky. It's like perfect temperature, you know.
Before we actually step off the ship completely, I'm going to ask the captain what the plan is. Or do we actually have a plan?
Survive.
Yeah, try to kill this guy and not die.
Okay.
So yeah, we'd basically give what we know of our plan, which is to approach the guy as if we have completed our assignment, because we did technically confront the assassin and succeed in the battle.
Confronting the
And
assassin.
We successfully
The rendezvous
confronted the
location,
assassin.
it's in the city, correct?
It's in this little fort town, yeah. I mean, it's a very small place. It's like population 40.
Okay, I still think the reason why I'm asking is Donovan's gonna go once he knows the plan. He's also gonna convey to the captain that I intend to blend in with the crowd and keep an eye from a distance. That way, all of your eggs aren't in one basket should things go south.
All right.
Sounds like a good plan.
So I'm gonna use
Larza
off the
would
grid.
know me, right?
Do that?
Larza would know me,
Oh, yeah.
so I probably also need to be blending into the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. I
Crowd.
probably should
Crowd.
also be blending in.
Yes.
That's
Might-
what I do.
There being only about 40 people in this town, you might have an easier chance blending into the wall than into the crowd. But
I could probably make that happen.
You can wear disguises.
camouflage.
Wait a
flying.
second. Is
You just need the right
is
shades
your
of
body
green.
malleable? Can you like change your form?
Sometimes.
Say you could like hop on. You can like shift and become like a new head for me, and then we can just walk around together.
Actually, Slimefinger has done something like that.
It's kind of similar to what I've done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my roll for going off the grid.
Go ahead and you roll 2.
I've made balls
And,
malleable.
I guess Gareth is going with him, right?
I'm gonna re-roll.
Is
Sweet.
it for a spell,
16 for off the grid.
or is it
All right.
just to try and...
However you want to do it. You could use a spell, or you could try to use your skills. Your deceiving skills.
Spell it is.
Before I vanish, I'm gonna just tell the captain to give the signal when she's ready. Like I guess whatever.
I'm
Like
not
a little.
pumping extra mana into this.
Or,
Yes.
if he attacks us.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
So... 17?
Nice. That's good enough. All right. So you two kind of just blend into the crowd. Gareth is right here on the side of Captain Ari, and then you have Red on the other side.
By the way, I just made myself look like a child wearing a hood. Like a... Basically to keep my head from getting cold in the sun.
You look like a small child. It's awesome.
I can just imagine the kids wearing a
All right.
hat with a little spinny thing on.
So
The beard, or the mustache and the goatee just kind of receded back into my face.
The shadow of a future beard.
So the three of you continue forward into the town, and as you're looking, you're at the Goblin's Tankard, right? And then you hear, psst, over here. As you look over, kind of to the side, you see someone that has a cloak and with a hood, and you see their skin is red.
I guess I approach
Mm-hmm.
cautiously.
And you see this, Slimefinger, by the way. You and Donovan both see this from your viewpoint in the crowd. And then he looks up at you, and you see him. You see his yellow eyes, and he says, "Did you complete the assignment?" As he smiles.
Oh, also, my staff shrank and became like a wooden sword.
Like a toy sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I would say, well, we successfully confronted your assassin, so mission complete.
That makes you feel much better. Did you happen to find anything?
Find anything?
Yeah.
Well, we found his ship. That's about it.
Ah, yes, his ship. Oh, it's very notorious. Gives me nightmares every time I think of him. All of those shadowy thieves aboard.
Thieves? Did they take something from you?
They did. They took something of extreme value.
What sort of thing?
This is, well, my precious amulet.
Amulet. Alright.
Then you hear Sugar from the shadows. He goes, "What is he talking about? Why is he rambling? Quickly, shift me into position. Let me finish this." You can tell he's getting very impatient.
Yes.
From my position in the crowd, I'm basically ready to put a buff on Ari as soon as I see her make a move at Larza.
Yeah. He's just gonna wave his hand.
So if we're in like a tavern, right?
Outside of it.
Just outside the
Yeah.
tavern? Okay. Is it like in an alleyway, or is it
No, just out in the...
just sort of under the sign, or
Yeah, under the sign.
I'm going to get into position to, I guess, in case he tries to make a run for it, I can stop him.
Yeah.
okay. I guess
Gareth? What do you do?
Garrett's actually with Ari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna hold him down.
Well, we're not quite to the holding him down part yet.
Gonna lay on hands.
What are you preparing to do? I guess would be the
Catch
question.
these holy hands.
Catch these holy hands. Can we get that on a t-shirt?
Yes, that's
It's time to catch
t-shirt.
these holy hands.
More mana. Catch these holy hands.
Oh, goodness. I can see Garrett now. I'm gonna show you the hand of God.
My righteous
God.
backhand.
Goodness.
I mean, I would probably just move, since we're having like a somewhat secretive conversation. I would probably just move over to Larza, like I'm going to lower my voice to talk to him.
Yes.
Because we're being, sneaky, secretive.
Yes.
Like we're having a conversation we don't want to be overheard. So logically, it would make sense for me to move right towards him. So
Yeah.
as we're talking.
So as you move, obviously closer to him, he says, "So tell me, how much of a fight did he give you?"
Him and his crew?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure it was quite a challenge.
Well, there was we had a few of our comrades from the ship helping us out. There was a man shark. Head of shark.
Man.
What?
Yes.
Yes, that's quite unfortunate that he was cursed by that item.
Item.
I wish I was there now. Sorry.
Garrett's like, this sounds like a fever dream.
Garrett's trying to stand there and be the tough, and all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, what?"
He's like, "Man shark? When did
that
that
sounds
happen?"
cool.
Meanwhile, it's like somebody
No, he's
just
missed out
smacks
on
him.
cool stuff.
Donovan just hits him as he walks by. Gareth.
So
no.
We'll
while
take you
this
back to the ship.
conversation's happening, what is Red doing?
Yes.
The cat burglar.
Red has a whip ready.
Mm-hmm. She does.
Sorry, I was picturing like Skyrim where Larza has been talking to Ari and then turns around and he's not wearing any armor anymore.
All of a sudden has so much cheese he's encumbered.
All of a sudden, stealth 100.
Move! Why? He checks his pockets. There's a bunch of cheese.
I know one moment he was talking about the amulet, and I was like, "Was it me? Let's do it."
That was not me.
Wasn't me. But
Something else, but it wasn't that.
so then Larza says, "Well, I
Just a
guess I
loud-
owe you
Well, sit
some
over here.
information."
Yeah.
What about an
I suppose
amulet?
so.
Yes.
Amulet, you said.
Is it shiny?
And he says, "You know, there's something very interesting now." And he goes, "There weren't thieves aboard his ship."
Why would I know that? You told me they were thieves. I assumed you meant the undead things, that they had stolen something.
And you see him smile, and then you hear Sugar. He goes, he's onto us. So he just like leaps out of the shadow. Like you see the shadow just expand.
Oh, there he goes.
Doing this.
Grapple attack.
So, does that count for my ready to action?
No, not you. She's not actually. She's just standing there.
Oh
I
my
haven't
god,
made
he
an
was in
action.
my shadow.
I think I did tell them at some point
Yes.
that if the attack started, that was
Right.
like the signal.
So Gareth, go ahead and roll.
Grapple him, Gareth!
You had your +2. What's that?
6.
No!
Yeah. 12's difficulty. You may want to spend that token.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the tower,
Try that
Gareth.
again. Oh, Dice Tower of Happiness, right?
Even worse.
Okay, just to be fair, the Dice Tower does have an Eldritch symbol on it.
So it should have been me rolling through it.
Oh well. That would have been nice.
I need to print another one of those. Maybe with like a symbol of Heliod or something.
Yeah.
Get a symbol for Gareth's patron deity.
Right? Alright. So you go to grab him, and as he just basically he ducks, and you just kind of right? You gonna try to restrain him with your whip?
Mm-hmm.
Roll. What'd you get?
Golly. We're just not doing well at all tonight.
It's fine. Probably not. But you know, we'll see.
That's what you get for trusting the gods of fate whenever you're facing a god of chaos.
Well, the gods of fate haven't been very nice to me either. So
She's like, have you seen my life?
yes, you've seen what I've been through.
So I got a 7 right there.
7. Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
So, this guy's a slippery bastard. In other words.
He is. She goes and basically tries to grab a hold of his leg, and he just basically lifts his leg up right when it goes, just completely missing. And then, of course, the attack comes down. As it does, you see Lars as he's prepared for it with glee, and he puts up his arm, and you see like this magical shield like appear as the blade hits the shield. But what you see next is that Larza's smile starts turning to concern when the blade passes through the shield, shatters it, and then ends up hitting Larza directly in the chest.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take advantage of the confusion, and I guess where Donovan would have positioned himself would have been kind of behind Larza. And he's gonna rush in. He's gonna try to go for a kidney stab with his dagger.
All right.
So blade goes
for
in the chest and steal.
I'm not even going to need to hit him at this rate.
Oh no.
Guys, what? Put your dice in timeout.
That's a 12.
Success.
Reminds me, I need to switch to
Because he's distracted with everyone else, would I be stealth damage?
Yes.
Okay, remind me how stealth damage works.
Let's see. Stealth strike.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dawn has it.
Add stealth skill. Stealth skill as bonus damage if conditions are met.
Right. Good job. Okay. So you roll your damage for your weapon, then add your stealth skill bonus as damage.
Oh, that's lovely. It's 9 points of damage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, blade goes in deep.
Okay. Let me see if I have anything.
Yeah, it's a Kendi hit. He's got another one. Go for him.
We kind of just twist stuff like
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Convergence. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.